This is Santana Cruz Benitez, and I don't camouflage. I was born in England, and then my parents were both in the Air Force, which is why I was born there. Their military career took us to California, where my mother's from, Panama, Turkey, Texas, DC, all over the place. It actually wasn't hard growing up. I think it was really fun, actually. My mom was one of those parents who made moving really fun, and I had sisters with me, so it was always an adventure. And to be honest, I think a lot of my childhood has a lot to do with my adulthood in terms of why it's hard for me to stay put and stay in one place. It's turned me into a gypsy, so I think it was really cool. I have no regrets. I was never upset with my parents for making us move. And I would say that my sisters share the same sentiment too, you know? My mom's an amazing cook. And growing up, she learned from her mother, her adopted mother, but that's my grandma, So my mother was born in Oakland, and for the first 5 years of her life, she lived in Oakland, and then she was given up for adoption through a family friend and moved to LA. So she was raised in LA from the age of 5. And the parents that adopted her were both from the deep South, Mississippi and Houston. Old black folks, real old Southern food. We're talking gumbos and fried fish and biscuits and all the cakes and desserts, cobblers. So that's how my mom grew up, and that's how I grew up. My mom would cook those foods for all of us. And also just being overseas and being in the military, my mom was, and also being from California, she was exposed to Asian food, Mexican food, so she would do different nights, taco nights, or, my mom did and still does play around in different cuisines. It's funny, you don't realize that they're actually your role model until you get older and you're like, oh shit, I'm my mom, and I picked up all those really important lessons, not even things that she verbalized, but just things that she would just do. The way she ran her household, the way she handles business, especially the way she cooks. Even now when I go home, I'm there's certain things I'm dying for my mom to make for me. So yeah, my mom's a huge influence in my life. I really love when my mom makes fried chicken, and she does yellow turmeric rice, avocado salad. I really love her gumbo, she does seafood gumbo. Ooh, and her fried pork chops, that's my shit too. Smothered pork chops. Honestly, anything. Her Thanksgiving dinners are probably my favorite meal of all time. Her Christmas prime rib. I mean, that woman can throw down. She can really cook. I think my culture, my background definitely built who I am right now. I mean, I was exposed to other things outside of my ethnicity and my background, but I mean, from my music to my food to even my political stances, everything was influenced by who and where I come from. My journey into the military was because I came from a military family. It was just part of my path. It kind of happened that way. I joined right before I was 20. I was in it for 6 years. And I made sure that if I was going to be in the Air Force, that I was going to maneuver my way to go where I wanted to go. So I was like, you know what? I want to spend my last 3 years of duty overseas. And that was the best thing I could have done, because I was so close to Paris and Amsterdam and all these great cities, 4.5-hour drive. It was really cool. I loved living in Germany, loved it. Thought it was great. I always love food, I always love cooking, but I think moving to Western Europe and having all the access to all those organic markets and the way that they the way they present and sell and treat food is so much different than we do in the United States. It made organic food and specialty items more accessible and believe it or not, I think even more affordable than, in the United States. So I initially wanted to get out of the military and be a journalist, a political writer, and write for, or even report for Democracy Now!, who I love. But that shifted. I wanted to be a food writer, and then when I went to culinary school, that was oh no, I want to be a chef. And that's kind of where, it all took off. That's the beauty of eating, of being a chef, is that we have to eat every single day. Some people might get into a mode where they're not inspired to do their work or their art, but I'm I have to eat every single day. So it's really nice as a chef that keeps me just the basic humanness, the need to eat food. Here, it's really nice to be back in a place where the produce is cheap and accessible. Like going to Chinatown, I get inspired because I'm always there eating. So that's really how I keep my shit going, because I gotta eat every day, and food is just like, to me, so exciting. Painters will have their tools, their brushes, their paint. Like this is literally my art. So it's fun to just get to play and create and take, raw ingredients, literally raw ingredients, and turn them into something really beautiful and exciting for people to to taste. So it's just cool, and it transforms you. And like cooking just brings you, for me, it just gets me in a zone where I can just go for hours, just not even thinking, just cooking. And everyone eats, everyone loves to eat, I describe my tribe as, well, for one, it's heavy on women because I have 3 sisters, so I grew up around women. I've always related to women really, really easily. And a lot of creatives, a lot of doers, activists, people who care about other people. Even just now, the fact that my friend's like, yeah, do your thing in my house, whatever. Those kinds of things. My tribe is beautiful. My tribe is made up of native New Yorkers, people from the island, people from everywhere, but that's my tribe right there. I really like wearing stripes. I know they say you're not supposed to wear horizontal. I like all shapes, horizontal, vertical. I like polka dots. I like it all. Oh shit, I am, oh shit. I like stripes because they feel clean and grown up, but also, I don't know what it is about stripes. I like them. I think they feel like polished. You could wear a striped t-shirt. I don't know what it is about a striped shirt or stripe anything, but there's something about stripes that I feel look cool together, even if you're being real casual.